So we'll call the meeting to order. Looks like in the packet for today there were minutes from the previous meeting back in November. Any questions, thoughts, concerns about those minutes? If not, entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I move that we accept the minutes as presented.
All right, we have a first. We have a second.
I'll second.
All right, we have a first and second. Those are approved, right? All in favor? Aye. Yeah. All right, and then for today's agenda, we have no presenters. We have some old business regarding 213, 215 North Columbia Street. I see that it is posted for sale. Anything else we need to be aware of with that?
2 weeks in, right?
Or like a little over 2 weeks in,
Okay.
2.5 weeks. And no offers yet. I think we've had a total of 5 individuals look at it. But nothing to report back.
Okay. So hopefully by our March meeting, we'll have something we can discuss.
What is inclusive with the sale of the property, Steve?
Just
Equipment?
No, it's
Just
just
the building?
estate.
Sorry. What equipment is in that building and who owns it? We do.
Well, it would be any equipment that's owned by the city would be,
No, it's just the real estate is how it's listed.
oh, how it's
The
listed,
equipment would be
okay,
a
gotcha.
separate
We would have to,
transaction.
okay.
The city owns,
Quite a bit of the deli equipment, right?
well, some of the deli equipment. It owns the 4 coolers, the 2 display cases, and the 2 upright coolers. It owns the espresso machine. It owns some work tables and I think the prep counter in the deli. I think it owns the panini presses. It owns the meat slicer, I think. I'd have to look for sure.
Sounds right.
A lot of the actual cooking devices was moved over from the Howard Street building of Roots, and the hood system was moved over from the Howard Street building of Roots. So that's the Livingston's personal property. And
What's in there that the Livingston's own, may I ask?
well, all the cooking equipment,
Yeah,
and obviously shelving and things like that they're
Are
spraying.
they still making use of the facility?
Yeah. They were, the building was showed yesterday to 2 different groups of people, and they were in there the whole time that was being shown, doing prep work. So
They've been Livingston's work.
Is there a complete list of the equipment that could be put together? So
is.
so
Yeah.
in case somebody, I didn't know that,
Yeah, no, great question. Yeah, we had that.
like
when-
a cheat sheet, say,
Yep.
hey, this is for this amount of money and.
Correct.
Or if it's gonna be independently sold.
Yeah, the other thing to keep in mind, we don't have to do anything. We don't have to sell it. We don't, this group, what's unique about redevelopment is it holds the right to act in whatever manner it deems best for the community. It doesn't have to do like what we do with traditional bids for like grants and stuff where it has to go to the highest bidder or the lowest bidder or anything of that nature.
I just didn't know if they had something visual, that they
Yeah.
could see that it'd be
Yep.
entice maybe somebody, hey, maybe we can,
Yep.
utilize like.
Itemization of the
Yeah.
things that, yeah, absolutely.
So is there hope that it would sell to a potential new restaurateur?
Well, it would be great if that was the case, if somebody had that prowess and interest. The other deal would be though is what plan would they present to us and how local are they?
I'll say it will be contingent upon our agreement that, yes, we'll let you do this because it's what you want to do. So
we'd-
somebody wants a Chinese
So
restaurant.
we'd
we'd say,
be
okay.
asking for kind of like a business plan?
Correct.
To
If they
potential
make,
seller?
if somebody would make an official offer, then we have the right to say, okay, thank you for your offer. Now, what is behind this offer?
Okay.
What is your intention?
Okay.
Because the last thing I want to see happen is somebody from Idaho or Florida, like in many cases, buy these properties and then they're just left vacant.
Exactly.
We're right back in the same
So this
place.
property is inclusive of the coffee shop.
Correct.
And they would stay, or depending on a new owner would decide to do it. I
Correct.
see.
And we could give them contingency on the sale. We could give them a certain time to have a viable business up and operational.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever this body would deem.
Okay.
Or they can just keep the current tenants in place.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then,
Well, the elephant in the room also is where we have on utilities. on
Yeah.
both of those facilities.
The Roots are up, the coffee shop is up, they're current with utilities. Roots is not, but Roots is up to date with their rent. So they have made progress.
So how do you mean not up to date with utilities? How bad is it?
I don't remember what the figure that Amy shared with me, but
There was a while
It
when
was
it was,
significant.
yeah, yeah. But
some of the sadly contingent on getting those
they keep
caught
chipping
out.
away. Yeah, we would want to make it that. You know, we want to make sure that was.
And would a potential buyer have those utilities put in their name?
Well, yeah, they would have to if they're the buyer.
Well, I mean,
If they own the property, the utilities have to be in their name.
well, the tenants, I mean, they would, I guess I'm thinking of it as a residential property though. Like, a tenant would have the utilities in it.
Well, true, but it wouldn't be in the city's name, I guess is what I'm saying anymore, because we wouldn't be the owners of the structure anymore.
Right. You'd have to transition away from the city somehow.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah.
Whatever that, buyer works out with the tenant, their current tenants is where it would go, but it would no longer stay in the city's name.
So, but that's where we're at. Again, the end game is fill it, restructure, and help the existing businesses that are here.
Are the Livingston's aware of this potential sale? I'm sure they
Yes,
are.
yeah, correct.
And they have no interest in the building.
I don't know that for sure. They have the right of refusal, first right of refusal in their lease agreement. But that becomes a moot point if nobody makes an offer.
Right.
Well, not a moot point. They could still buy, but they wouldn't be as compelled, I guess, maybe.
You say it's already shown a couple, 3 or 4 times, Steve?
It's been shown to 2 different groups of people yesterday. There was a total of 2, maybe 3 last week that wanted to see it. They requested an appointment. The realtors scheduled the appointment to show it, but the people interested in viewing it never showed.
Paul's the one showing it, isn't he?
Fouls,
Oh,
yeah.
Fouls, yeah.
Are they local people or
The last week, no, none of them were local.
none of them?
And they were looking at it in a conversation with Paul, they were looking at it strictly as an investment. They had, 35 questions that they wanted answered, and when we answered those questions, they never showed up for the viewing appointments.
Could a potential buyer keep the Livingston's in there?
I have no idea.
Well, they technically have rights as the renters under contract, so they would have rights. Now, for what that means if the building transitions to a new owner, that's yet to be determined. So
Lots of things are kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
And what did we put on this? A 30-day listing?
it's a 30-day listing, which is required by state statute.
Yep.
The minimum 30 days. That's what we chose was 30, with the option to renew, of course. We
So that's
2 weeks.
So
right?
again, we won't know it. We don't have don't have anything actionable, at least for another 2 weeks.
Who would pay the realtor fee were this to sell? Redevelopment?
It'd be out of the sale, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it can be in the terms of the agreement, the purchase agreement. If we wanted them to, or if they wanted us to, we'd have to hash that out.
And are we working on a catch-up plan for the utilities or the Livingston's? I didn't know
They're
that
paying
was.
extra each.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was.
Yeah.
So they are chipping away at it and not
Yeah,
just first
slowly.
falling further behind.
Yeah, they're, like you said, they're even with their rent, they can send.
Well, they're preparing food for 2 facilities now, are they not? Aren't they going east some part, Pickwick somewhere?
Take what?
So I heard. Yeah.
So,
I mean, they wouldn't be doing that, I would think, were they not making some kind of income?
yeah. Yeah, one would hope, absolutely.
Yeah, I just didn't know if a formal, plan of the process needed to be initiated.
So, what else?
Yeah, anything else on Columbia Street property? All right, then on, looks like old business, or new business, excuse me, we've got Rock House update. Giving that? Or?
Yeah, Matt Allen and his crew are just about complete now where we can officially list it, because we couldn't list it before because the flooring wasn't done. So they went in.
They're working on the floor now, everything else is done.
That's the hole behind the library, correct? Yeah.
Correct. Which, if you guys had a chance, then you went through it, didn't you?
I've seen some work with.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's been a few years
It
now,
was,
but
yeah,
it's kinda sad.
it was rough shape. It was really rough shape. So, it looks really nice now. So, but get it sold, filled with a family, and back on the tax roll.
What, is that 3-bedroom house?
Yes.
Two baths, bath and a half.
Two full baths now, right?
Two full.
Yeah.
I know they just put the cabinets in till in the last week.
Downstairs and upstairs, yeah. So, I mean, wait a second, let me think this. Yeah, there's two bedrooms.
3 bedroom.
3 bedrooms, yeah.
2 up, 1 down.
That's right. The one downstairs on one we did. Okay. I was trying to think of the layout of the upstairs.
That should appraise at fairly good money, I would think.
I hope. And it should.
I would sure think.
At bare minimum, it's helped the neighborhood down there because
Based on what I see around town, I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't command pretty good money.
yeah, I hope so.
Do we know what the line of credit is that's associated with that property or the rock project? What
It's
is that right now?
100,000. But I don't know what it's the max. So yeah, we have. I don't know. I can so and
The hope is to get at least a sell to cover that line of credit.
correct.
Is my point. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, which I would hope we would get over that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the way sales are going right now, I would think fully updated home would get that.
What are interest rates right now?
Oh, interest rates.
Like I was just thinking for the home buyer.
Yeah.
What is the rate?
Go for 5s, close to 6.
Are they?
I think.
It's just not awful. Not great, but not awful.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not quite ready for sale yet, then
We're talking pretty close. Wait 2 weeks, you think, from Matt?
That's good timing, though. I mean, spring is
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and people will be looking to, spring, home buying. So season will be all upon us. So
Any outside work that needs to be done, like landscaping or anything like that?
Sprucing up.
Just general.
Yeah, we had some landscaping done a couple years ago, but it needs cleaned up, and then
Is there parking for that home off of Division where
Yeah.
Tom Pfeiffer used to have? There is a drive, so to speak.
in the back,
I wondered about that if there was a driveway.
it's actually
lane or
big concrete slab. I don't know if something stood there at one time, was knocked down.
No, I don't
Some of the
remember anything in the
Yeah.
back, but there is a concrete pad. There used to be an old storage shed on it, but
Which we removed that.
all I
It was
remember.
shot.
so you don't have to park on Hickory if you don't want to.
Correct.
Behind the house, I see.
It's kind of tight there, anyways.
Yeah, there's several houses in that little half block.
Yes.
Where the one to the east of it's not the great, or the one to the west of
You're
it's
right.
not the
You're
great.
right. East. Well, yeah. East is the one that's abandoned, owned by a person in Florida, and just
What's our chances of latching out of that? Now, I'm not saying we should pursue a bunch of those, but
No, I know, but it's been condemned.
Florida, I would just
If
say?
we can get a hold of the guy, I've left him a couple messages. If he would just turn it over,
Yeah.
because if we do have to demo, then it's going to go on the taxes, and we rarely get all that money back.
See, I see the two sitting there beside Kay Jeffries, and so does she quite often. And she,
Oh, I
she
know.
just shakes her head.
And those are local. Though.
Yes.
Those are locally owned.
Yes.
I mean, not local, but close.
Janice Wagner has the call on the Wagner house,
Yeah.
but Janice is not with it now.
Right.
And she's not able to make any decisions, so to speak.
And then there's a lady in Dunkirk that owns the
The other one in the corner.
Jeremiah Smith home. Yeah, and she had designs on getting restored based on what her husband or dad, I don't know if it's her husband or dad, I apologize. It was one or the other, was doing. He was actually restoring inside, because I walked in there one day, this has been years ago.
Butler?
Is it Butler? I don't know.
Were they from Portland or up by Jay County?
Yeah, they were in that area,
I
yeah.
think she used to teach or the.
Ah,
okay.
yes.
Play that association. Yeah, they started
It's a local
restoring
They
for
did,
years.
and he was actually trying. He was actually doing some really good work. He was trying, but then he passed, and it's beyond her means right now. I mean, it's just she's got other things she's dealing with, and I offered her to say, would you be willing to sell it or turn it over to preservation or somebody, because I know your heart is to see it restored, but that's not happening. And every day and year that goes by where it's not restored is it just goes that much further downhill.
We have a beautiful library then across the street. We got
Yes,
that.
it could be a great spot.
Oh, yeah.
It's up on a hill,
Which house are you talking about?
right on the corner across from Downey's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those two homes
Somebody
right
had
there.
put some work into it. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you're talking
those
about.
two
The
homes.
Wagner house, the roof is leaked so bad, the way Kay talks, they can't even, the floors have buckled so bad, you can't even open the doors to the bedrooms upstairs because of the roof leakage.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway,
Anything else on the Rock House?
no.
All right. Looks like there's final line of business, new business here is the proposal for the on the corner of Mulberry and Pearl Street.
Yeah, you guys, did you get copied on that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The proposal.
In what she sent us?
This is right here.
Yeah, so
Yeah, this is the first time seeing it.
You mean make copies?
Bob Millers is interested in building a wood shop piece.
And this isn't the south side. It's the same side that Johnson's Towing's on, right? Okay, the north side.
Yeah.
Right now, there are a bunch of
There's two lots. Yeah.
trench parked
Yes,
there.
Stephen has some trailers stored over right now. We did some survey work a couple years ago to be able to parcel that section off when we were working on another plan on another deal, and it never come to fruition. So it's surveyed, it's parceled off, it's ready to go. You know, ideally, he's going to build, for all practical purposes, a small wood shop that is going to be paying taxes, and it's going to be functioning as a business. He's going to be selling the wood stuff that he makes out of there. So it would be extremely positive.
Well, it's okay.
You know, we already have the brownfield study done. We'll have to renew that and get that addressed. Again, general concept is we're going to get a, $100,000 building and a business coming to town to be productive. And, he sees even expansion, adding on to the building, potentially a retail add-on, so people can come and pick stuff up and buy from a retail location. So I think it's extremely positive. It's exactly what redevelopment's supposed to be doing. And I'm pretty confident that he's got the means to succeed.
So
Yeah,
he's
that's the
gonna,
key. Yeah.
sorry, he's gonna provide the building and everything, and we're just gonna sign the property.
Yeah, what I would like to see from this group is to sell the lot for $1 for the development, the investment that he's going to be making. We're not in the real estate business. What we want to see is development growth on the tax side of the conversation. So
I think that's a great idea. I would propose a callback to see if we can get a callback.
Say the same thing.
Yeah, it's just, if everybody's in agreement on this has to happen within X period of time. Otherwise,
he's literally ready to go.
That's what he says, he's ready to start the project.
Yeah.
well, then the callback would be a moot point. But I mean, still, just to have it for
Yeah.
security purposes.
Well, I like what he's saying in here. I mean, he's looking to use, materials from a local contractor. He's looking to use a local architect.
It's all local. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Dan Rissmiller's done the architectural work, and obviously Montana and Frank Miller will be sources for his products.
How many people will he employ in this?
I think right now it'll just be him, and he's going to see what the popularity and what the demand will be for the product.
So you'd actually have a retail store there, so to speak.
We don't have any woodworking done at the school, do we?
So,
It'd be interesting if he'd be willing to take on an intern or two,
yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
nice,
the
especially for the
workforce
Workforce Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they have some tools out there in the building and everything. I know, like, Blake's class has used them. I know with the ag, they have made some to make, planter boxes and some cutting boards and stuff like that, but I don't, there's not like what we used to.
Right.
The shop has just kind of been phased out.
Yes.
I know, and then now we're missing it.
Yeah.
No shop, no auto mechanics.
Exactly. This might be a possibility of something like right there.
And I think he's being very clear and, honest, right now it's just a hobby, but he's looking at, depending on what he maybe turn it into something a little bit bigger over time.
Yeah, I vouch for him. He'll keep it up. He's pretty particular.
which would be a nice change of pace compared to what that property has seen for years.
Well, I would make a motion that we approve the sale of this property to him based on his presentation for the sum of $1 with a clawback agreement of,
1 year? Is that fair? Leave that.
1 year
So now he's
starting
got-
the
I don't
project
think
of
he-
this, or?
I don't think he needs a year. Looks like he's ready to go.
yeah, I was gonna say, it's a moot point, but just, again, for production's sake.
I mean, anything can happen. That's a good idea to put a clawback in it for sure.
So I would make the motion for 1 year if, yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, let's take notes. Minutes.
Well, it's being recorded. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true,
yeah,
but still,
sure.
I told Amy we would take notes.
Oh, my
In
bad.
fact, I even mentioned,
Actually,
no, it's not your
I'm
bad, my bad.
secretary, actually. I'm supposed to be doing that.
Well, I mentioned your name and then I didn't say anything to you.
So, yeah, our bad.
That's my bad, Phil.
Just stupid.
Good thing this meeting isn't very long.
Well, yeah, no kidding. This is really the only actual item
Yeah.
anyway. The others is just discussion. But yeah, so $1 contingent upon plan being executed with a callback of 1 year is my motion.
And that's basically the start of the project. I mean,
Correct.
We're not saying he has to finish it necessarily
Right.
in a year, so. Yes. There's a first, is there a second?
Thank you.
Well, she can. I will, of course.
I'll second.
All right, so, all in favor? Aye?
Aye.
That's all opposed? All right, motion carries. Anything else here? Where's mine?
Outside.
All right, doesn't appear that we have any visitors. Looks like the next meeting will be March 18th, 2026 at 6 p.m. in this room. We have a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
There is a first, second?
Sure.
I gotta write that down.
Yeah, let me get my second in there.
Did you who seconded the?
I did.
No, that was the adjournment. Who seconded the building?